Hey guys, Josh here. Today I got a nice small EDC revolver to talk about. Nah, I'm just kidding, guys. Ruger Super Redhawk 44 Magnum. This thing's pretty awesome, guys. So long story short, this is not my gun. I borrowed this from somebody. I'm not going to say his name because I don't know if he wants his guns. You know, they're probably lost in a boating accident. So we're not going to do all that. But I borrowed it from someone for this past hunting season. My plan was to try to get a deer with it and film it for the channel. And unfortunately, that didn't happen. Every time I went out with it, I never saw anything. And then when I didn't go out with it, that's when I got my deer. So hopefully I can use it again next year. If you're watching this, I'd really like to borrow it again next year. But I've had it long enough. You know, deer season's come and gone, and I still have the gun. So I figured I need to get this video done and get it back to him. So guys, stainless steel 44 Magnum. This thing is a hand cannon. Now I say it's a hand cannon, but it's actually super manageable on recoil. It does have some kick. I'm not going to act like it doesn't have kick, but I mean, it's not like a snub nose 500 Smith & Wesson. So it's manageable. I did shoot it today at the range, and I will put that footage up. I did shoot it left-handed. I am right-handed, so that's my weak hand. That's why I did that. And one-handed, left-handed, very manageable, accurate with just my weak side. So my brother Trent went with me today. You're going to start seeing him on a lot more videos. Trent's a lot smaller guy than I am. He was able to shoot it no problem. He has shot the gun before, so he likes it too. He said he would never buy one, but he said he likes it. So what kind of person buys a gun like this? A gun lover. Somebody like me, even though I don't have this one. So, I mean, this isn't something that you buy to carry. I wouldn't call it a truck gun. I wouldn't call it a home defense weapon. I mean, I guess you could use it for any of those. To me, this is somebody that either just likes power and likes buying a gun that you're probably going to shoot a handful of times, or somebody that does a lot of backpacking in bear country. I mean, because if I was going backpacking in bear country, this is what I would want to take. Because, I mean, guys, this thing is a beast. I mean, look at that. It is an absolute beast. So, or like somebody that the reason that I borrowed it for was to hunt with it, to deer hunt with it. I mean, it would serve all this purpose. This is just not something that you're going to want to buy for an EDC weapon, obviously. So with that being said, I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking about it. I did take it to the range, so we're going to jump over now to some range footage of me and my brother shooting at the range today, and then we'll come back here and we'll finish up after that. Okay. All right, guys. I told you it was coming. Sorry if you're going to hear my idiot friend in the next lane. 44 Magnum. This thing is just so much fun to shoot. You want to shoot it, Trent? We're going to cut the camera. We're going to let Trent shoot it.
No.
What'd you think about that, man?
Yeah. Too much gun for me, but yeah.
All right. We're going to go left-handed, one-handed with the 44 Magnum. All right, guys, that is it. She is a beast. I love this thing. I love this thing so much. Back to the review. All right, guys, so as you can see, absolute flamethrower. The thing's a beast. A lot of fun. If you're in a small range like I was, I mean, it's going to vibrate your socks off. It doesn't, how do I say this? You don't feel as much power shooting it outdoors, because I have shot this at the outdoor range. You still feel it, but it doesn't have that percussion feel, I guess what I'm saying, of that confined space and indoor range. You really feel it in that confined space. But yeah, guys, absolute hand cannon. Tons of fun if you can find 44 Magnum to shoot. They also make these in several other calibers. The only thing that I am going to talk about is it is a heavy gun. It's not a ridiculously heavy gun, but it is a heavy gun, and we're going to talk about trigger pulls for a little bit. So as you can see, I'll tell you again because everybody will be like, oh, you're touching an empty gun. I mean, this isn't a gun you want to have a negligent discharge with because your neighbors 2 doors down are not going to like you very much. But double action, I mean, you're looking like 11, 12 pounds probably. I mean, it's not horrible because I'm not really a double action fan. But I mean, it's pretty manageable. It's probably 11 pounds. On a gun like this, you're gonna want a heavy double action trigger. You don't want this thing accidentally going off. So on your single action trigger, that is where, to me, the trigger is absolutely amazing, guys. Is just, I mean, there's no wall, there's no take up, there's no nothing, and you're just right there. And I mean, that's probably 2 to 3 pounds, guys. Like, that is really smooth. So with this one, if you are shooting one of these, you're shooting something like this, and you're going into single action mode, be careful. Make sure you're downrange. You're looking at what you want to, because I mean, if you're in the trigger guard, you pull back, that thing is going to go off. It's very sensitive. So, but yeah, guys, I love that single action trigger on this. That's probably my favorite part of the whole gun. It does have an option to where you can put scope mounts on it. It has scope rings in there. Like I said, it's not my gun, so I can't do it. If it was mine, I would be putting a scope on here to hunt with, but it's not mine. But yeah, guys, that's all I'm going to say on this. Sorry, guys, had some technical difficulties there. But anyway, yeah, that's really all I'm going to say on this gun, guys. Is like, who buys a gun like this? A gun guy, somebody that likes power, somebody that has a few extra $1,000 to spare. That's who buys a gun like this. Somebody that wants to hunt with it, somebody that wants to go backpacking, those kind of things. Anyway, guys, like I said, I'm not going to keep you. The gun speaks for itself. But yeah, it is an absolute blast. If you have a chance to shoot one, definitely shoot one. If you're a guy like me that wants to buy one, then just go buy one. So, but anyway, guys, there's going to be more videos coming in the future. I promise. I know I've been slacking, so they are coming. I promise. But until next time, guys, this is Josh with Tennessee Gun Room.